Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can I have your attention a second? So a very warm welcome to you all. My name is Olivier Boutellis. I'm here for the Federation of European Accountants, and I will be your host for tonight. So I thought that, after saying who I am, I would tell you who you are. And I would like to thank each and every one of you for being with us tonight. Tonight, well, we have approximately, I think, a little bit more than 500 people in the room. 20% of these people are our member bodies, the 50 member bodies of the Federation of European Accountants. Another 20% are coming from the profession, are active in accountancy firms. We also welcome about 12% of our guests tonight from other European associations and NGOs. And we have about another 20% of people coming from the EU institutions and the member states of the Council. If you add the numbers, you realize that I am not an accountant myself, because this is not 100. So we have another approximately 28% coming from the media, from universities, academics, and other walks of life. And a very warm welcome. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Tonight, we're going to celebrate 30 years of work of the Federation of European Accountants to help European accountants cooperate together and cooperate with stakeholders to contribute to better markets and better public policy outcomes in Europe. And when I say Europe, I do mean Europe, not only the EU, because we have significant members outside of the EU as well. And in reality, our work is of global relevance in many respects. So to celebrate this, tonight we would like to have a walking dinner. That's what we have invited you to. But we would also like this dinner to be a talking and a thinking dinner. And now I can see that a number of you start worrying. It's also going to be a dining dinner, don't worry. But we would like, first and foremost, to bring you ideas, inspiration, and challenge today, as well as some delicatessen and drinks. And maybe even some fun, because I know it might be a surprise for some of you, but accountants can have fun as well, and not only with accounting standards. So we'll look forward to this tonight. But it's an opportunity, I think, for you, ladies and gentlemen, to meet and network all together. Because, as you will hear in a minute, we at FEE think that people count. Our former president will tell you more about that. So we would like, and I'm really trying hard to follow a recommendation that I just had, which is to speak slowly. So I will try to do that, but it's very difficult, usually. But we will have many conversations tonight. Conversations on how to make organizations smarter, on the importance of trust in society and beyond, and on the future of Europe. And to do that, we have invited a number of true thought leaders who will bring us the inspiration that we need to stimulate our dinner conversations. Tonight, we will have with us on this podium Mrs. Rachel Grimes, the IFAC President, Yves Morieux, BCG Senior Partner, Jane Diplock, the IIRC Deputy Chair, and Mr. Herman van Rompuy, the President Emeritus of the European Council. IFAC, BCG, IIRC, I think that sounds like a lot of acronyms, and maybe we should do something about all these acronyms, which are always very difficult to grasp. So before doing that, I would like to invite with me here on the podium a man who until a few hours ago was the president of the Federation of European Accountants. And usually at FE, Peter, if you want to join me, my good friend. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Petr Kriz from the Czech Republic. Peter, usually when a president ends his term, we hand him a nice present. I think you had a nice present this afternoon, so that's okay, job done. But more importantly today, it's actually you, Peter, who have a wonderful present for FE the Federation of European Accountants, for our 30th anniversary. Thank you very much, Peter. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us and sharing this great moment. In addition to many friends from the profession, I am particularly pleased to see so many of our stakeholders from the European Commission, from the European Parliament, from the Member States, from business, from other professional organizations and from NGOs, from all walks of life. This is particularly important to me because professional accountants are here to serve market players, investors and enterprises, stakeholders, policymakers, in short, society at large. Our job is to bring transparency, trust, and expert advice to you. During my 2-year term as a president, I was keen to engage with all stakeholders in our member countries, and particularly with the civil society. Whether we are in profession, in business, in regulation, or in politics, we all receive our license to operate from society. I also strive to continue the great work of my predecessors in adapting the profession and our organization to a rapidly changing world. It is wonderful to see so many of them here tonight and witness their contribution and continued commitment to our federation. I would like to thank all 13 former FI presidents, and particularly those who are with us tonight. Jens, Jacques, Philippe, Hans, André, you are more than just my predecessors. You have been my good friends and mentors. On behalf of the entire Federation, I would like to thank you for your commitment and for everything you have done for our profession. When I look back, we have changed incredibly under your outstanding leadership. But now is the time to reflect these changes in our identity, in our name. Tonight is not only a 13th anniversary, it is also a true birthday. I am delighted to give a new name to this fantastic organization that brings together 1 million professional accountants across Europe. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Accountancy Europe. Let me explain you our new logo. First, you can see the letter A, the first letter of our new name and of the professionals we represent: accountants, advisors, and auditors. The A is open, signaling our transparency and openness to different views. We are an umbrella organization. We bring together 50 professional organizations from 37 countries. We are the voice of these 50 organizations. We speak up on their behalf, engaging with our friends from the European institutions, but also beyond, with relevant international organizations. Our members are people who work for people. We are a profession of people, and people count. Finally, I would better stop here. because we claim we are to the point. Our job is to make numbers work for people, not to entertain them. If accountants were entertaining, you would have heard about it before. So, who says that accountants are reluctant to change? They even change identity. And you can be sure Accountancy Europe will seize the opportunity and continue to change over the next 30 years. However, one thing that will not change is that you can count on the profession to strive to bring trust, integrity, and transparency to the economy and make figures work for people. Thank you very much.